How's it going, guys? For all of you French rugby fans, the season's over. Toulouse are natural winners of the top 14, and now what do? We wait for the top 14 to restart, and Rugbyrama, they put out to all the fans as to who would be the team of the year in terms of the French teams from top 14 to the Champions Cup. Who makes well, who makes the top 15. So I want to break this down because I actually kind of like this. I think the players that are on here are understandable, and I want to hear what your guys' thoughts are. Who should be here? Who shouldn't? So drop your thoughts in the comment section below. Please like and subscribe, and let's break it down. So just next to me, you will see the squad put up, and like I say, I think this is actually kind of understandable. Considering the season that these teams have had, it's understandable, right? So you'll see that a lot of these players are littered between um, Stade Toulousain and Bordeaux-Bègles. Then we have a little bit of Toulon, we have a little bit of Lyon. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Who makes it? Who doesn't? So first of all, we have Gross, Marchand, Tamifuna. I think this is spot on. Looking at the seasons that all of these players have had, they've been so dominant, and they have really put the paces on. They've been so dominant in terms of scrums. I feel this is right, right? I feel that this is right. Now, some of you might have other options, but looking at this, I agree with this to begin with. I wouldn't make any changes. Then we have Flament and Guillard in the lock pairing. Giard, he's currently playing for France in the All Black Tour. They actually playing him, or they've been playing him as a back rower instead of a lock. Where in the Six Nations he played as a lock, for Leon he plays as a lock. So definitely Galtier is making some changes, and I like him at lock. I don't like to see him in back row. I think he's built so perfectly for that lock position. I think he just fits well, right? So, but also the season that he has had, he's definitely getting the spotlight from Galtier, which is why I think he's showing a lot more. He kind of kept out, he, he kept in the Six Nations that lock position on lockdown. Like he kept it so well. He kept Miafau out of that squad. Where yes, Miafau his season has kind of started to dwindle, through the year, but Giard has been putting in a dominant performance. So you can definitely see he's a lock for the future if he continues on with his growth. We then move into the back row. We have Kroos, Jalon, and Jacques Release. I don't think anybody in World Rugby would attest to Jacques Release, adopted French, Jack Willis, being there. I don't think anybody in World Rugby would attest to him not having him there. He deserves that spot there. He just does. Jalon, Kroos, again, I feel that is right. The pairing, we have Maxime Lucu and Jalibert. Again, I feel that is right. We could have seen something different if Antoine Dupont what was fit. I think Intermac does have a little bit of a shout to it, but I don't feel he's had as good of a season as Jalibert has. Obviously, Intermac is more uh, preferred to play for France with Galtier than Jalibert. I think at points Jalibert can be a little bit of a flight risk, but he had himself a brilliant season, and I feel he does deserve to be there. Centers, we have Mofana and Barassi. I don't think anybody can disagree with that. That's pretty much the French center partnership. We are seeing Barassi just recently join with the France team to play up against New Zealand, and I do believe he is also starting as well. So that's a big plus for them. A bit of experience, the guy is absolutely phenomenal. And then the back. Again, I don't think there's anybody in World Rugby. I don't care who you're from, where you are, who you support. I don't think anybody would change this back row. BLBRA at 11, Damien Pinot at 14, Tomo Ramos at 15. That is a scary back three by any means necessary. quite possibly the most dangerous and the most effective back three in world rugby. These three are so scary. And come the 2027 World Cup, you got to think Biel, he's going to be what, 24 years old. Ramos is going to be 30, which is still going to be prime years for him. And then Damien Penaud, he's going to be what, 28. And again, prime years for him. So this is going to be a scary outfit to play. But otherwise, in all, I could definitely see a couple players having a shout for placement here. But I think this is pretty bang on. And in my opinion, I think this actually fits pretty well. So let me know what you guys think. What are your thoughts? Who makes it? Who doesn't? And who deserves to be there? Because the top 14 has been a long season, and there's been a lot of injuries. There's been a lot of ups and downs. So drop your thoughts in the comment section below, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.